Hello, I'm the ASMR Psychologist. Welcome to my channel. Now, today, we're going to be doing a guided sleep meditation. And today's meditation is for negative thinking, and in that I include any type of thinking that is overwhelming you or getting the better of you, creating discomfort, distress. Now, meditation as a general practice is all about understanding ourselves better so that we can develop a different relationship with our thoughts. We can begin to understand that they are just that, thoughts, not necessarily things that we have to take particularly seriously. But maybe more than any other meditation that we will do together, this meditation specifically targets thoughts, and I quite like it because it's an exercise that you can use in the formal meditation that we're going to be doing today, but also just in day-to-day life as you're mooching around, things get a little bit too much in your head. You can use this. So if you do fall asleep, maybe think about listening again when you're not trying to go to sleep. I often use this exercise with my patients outside of meditation, just as a strategy, really, for changing direction during the day when you need to. Now, I know that some of you prefer a whispering voice, so I will re-record a similar meditation to this in a week or so with a whispering voice for you, so that everybody can find what they need here. Okay, so if you would, I'm going to do a little bit more talking now, but if you'd like to crack on with the meditation, I'll put the timestamp for the beginning of the formal practice in the description. But I just did want to have a quick chat with you about something. If you watch me regularly, you will know that I'm a doctor of clinical psychology. So I work with people across the lifespan, helping them to resolve emotional and mental health problems. And I love it. It's a great job. I feel very lucky to have found myself on this path. But my frustration has always been that I can only help one person at a time. So what I love about this whole YouTube thing is that I can help hundreds of people at a time, sometimes thousands if I put up a popular video. With that in mind, I wanted to ask for your help. So I'm going to do a little giveaway where you can win this t-shirt. Not this actual t-shirt. I'll send you one I haven't worn. Although I know maybe some people might like that. And also these. So I don't know if you can see this label, but this says the ASMR Psychologist. So I made these. They have a little stripe pad on the bottom. I might put these as a gift on Patreon as well. But for now, if you would like to win this t-shirt, or a similar t-shirt, and these matches, all you have to do is share one of my videos with someone you think that it might help, and then write bingo in the comments for this video, and then I'll do a little draw in a couple of weeks' time and pick a name out of a hat, and that person gets the t-shirt and the matches. Okay. So, as this is a sleep meditation, get comfy in a position that you would like to drift off to sleep in, because at the end of this formal meditation I will guide you into a deep and restful sleep from which you can awake, or will awake, fully rested and ready to face your day. Okay. So, if you're ready, let's begin. So take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, allow your eyes to close and begin to focus on your breath as it moves in and out of your body. In and out. In and out. Either observing your breath at your nose, or if you prefer, at your stomach, wherever feels most comfortable, most natural for you, and trying to direct your entire focus towards your breath. And you will notice very quickly that it is difficult to keep your mind on the breath. That your mind will often, without you even noticing, creep away to something else. A worry, a plan, a job you must do or should do. Now, this is normal. It's just what minds do. When you notice that this has happened, simply guide your mind gently back to your breath as it moves in and out of your body. Just follow your breath. Simply, steadily, and allow the rhythm to calm you. Still your mind, relax your body. In and out. In and out. Now, I want you to imagine that you are sitting on the bank of a river. It is a warm, sunny day, and there is a cool breeze. Take a moment to experience this. The calmness, the peace, the tranquility of just sitting, observing. Now, the river in front of you represents your mind, with your thoughts floating past you in the water. So for a moment or two, just observe your thoughts as they enter your conscious mind. Note what they are: a worry, a plan, a regret, a fear, a prediction, a job that must be done. And watch that thought as it floats past you. Just watch. Try, if you can, not to interact with it, not to engage with it. Just watch it as it floats past. Because you have a choice, not what to think. Thoughts come into our minds randomly, intrusively. This is just the way our minds work. If we try to control what we think, we create stress and discomfort. If we try and push thoughts away, try and prevent them from entering our minds, we draw attention to them, and this focus increases their significance, their capacity to influence us. The choice we have is whether or not to follow each thought, to participate, to interact with it or not. Do we engage with it, that thought? Get involved with it. Give it our time and attention. allow it to influence us? Or do we allow it to float on by, away into the distance? Sometimes it is beneficial to engage with a thought, but sometimes a thought functions, it seems, only to cause us distress, with no other redeeming features. Standing on the bank of the river, practicing just observing without interacting will give you that choice both in and outside of formal meditation. It will allow you to stand back from those thoughts that are inaccurate, unhelpful, and serve no other purpose but to cause you distress and discomfort. So, sit on the bank of the river and just watch. Observe as each thought appears in your conscious awareness, floats past you in the water, and then watch as it moves off into the distance without you. Then simply turn your attention to the next thought. And the next thought may be a few thoughts crowd in all at once. Maybe old thoughts that have passed by reappear. And from time to time you will find yourself in the water, swimming after a thought, chasing it, interacting with it. And as soon as you notice that this has happened, note the nature of the thought and gently guide yourself back to the edge of the river. Climb up the bank and resume your position as an observer of your mind, not in this moment a participant. Interacting with our mind in this way, as an observer, not a participant, helps us to understand more about our mind, which in turn changes our relationship with it. No longer are we at the mercy of it, in a position where we must take everything it says so very seriously. Every thought an objective and accurate reflection of reality. By observing our minds from the bank of the river, we begin to understand that thoughts are thoughts, not facts. Just one way of interpreting something, and there are many ways, many alternatives. We begin to understand that thoughts come and go, and that we don't always need to interact with them, or in fact do anything with them if we choose so. Some thoughts are worth listening to, participating in, but some are not. Some need to be left to drift on by, untouched, unresponded to. We begin to understand that although we cannot control our thoughts, we can influence what we pay attention to and what we do not. And by not attending to unhelpful, inaccurate thoughts that bring us nothing but distress and discomfort, we lessen their intensity, their frequency, and their influence upon us, our mood, our behaviour, our lives. Continue to observe quietly, calmly, without judgment or commentary. Methodically, watching each thought arrive into your conscious awareness and then retreat into the distance, floating past untouched. And each time, however many times, you find yourself in the water, swimming after a thought, note the type of thinking: worrying, planning, criticizing, evaluating, regretting, and return to the bank of the river to begin again and again and again and again, as many times as is needed. Now, I would like you to take 3 deep breaths, and on your 3rd exhale, release the image of the river. Let it fade away into the darkness of your mind, because now it is time to let go of everything: your day, your thoughts, your your conscious mind. Now it is time to let go and go to sleep. Allow your mind to slow, to still itself. Your awareness begins to drift in and out of consciousness as you float ever closer to a deep and restful sleep, from which you will awake fully refreshed and ready to face your day. Everything is okay. You are okay. There is nothing left for you to do but let go and sleep. 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 Allow your mind to repair, your body to replenish itself, ready for tomorrow. Sleep. 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 Letting go, drifting off now. Fully relaxed. Sleep.